Hey, what's up guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time and welcome back to another video. Thought I'd do another list video because I really do enjoy doing those. I was looking through my collection. I'm like, you know what? I should pick out my favorite horror movie sequels. Whatever, if it's new or old, it doesn't matter. My favorite horror movie sequels, sequels that I like or sequels that I love, doesn't matter. I have 4 stacks of movies here, and they're just my opinions, and I don't even have every single one up here. There are, I think, 4 movies that I will name at the end that I have written down here just so I didn't forget. And these are not all of them either. There are so many horror movie sequels out there. I couldn't possibly name them all. But these are just some that I have in my collection. Some of these are actually considered prequels, even though it's a sequel or it came out after the original movie, but it takes place before. Whatever. It's still a sequel, prequel, whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about each of these because I have so much to go through. So just bear with me, enjoy the video. First one is Ouija, Origin of Evil. Thought this was way better than the first movie. Way better. Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. My favorite of the Wrong Turn movies as far as the sequels go. My favorite of the sequels. Definitely underrated. Check this one out. A lot of gore in that one. Jaws 2. No one ever really talks about Jaws 2. It's about Jaws 4 being the worst movie, or Jaws 3 being like maybe entertaining or a guilty pleasure, and Jaws 1 being the best. No one talks about Jaws 2. I think Jaws 2 is a worthwhile sequel. Hellbound, Hellraiser 2. I like Hellraiser, actually I like 1 through 3, but I mean I like 2 way more than 3. So it's definitely my favorite sequel, Hellraiser 2. The Devil's Rejects, which is a completely different movie from House of a Thousand Corpses. Completely different. But I do like it. Probably one of my favorite Rob Zombie films. I'm not a big Rob Zombie guy. His music's cool, but... Jeepers Creepers 2. Definitely better than Jeepers Creepers 3. 100% better. I don't know what they were thinking with Jeepers Creepers 3. This one's definitely better. Exorcist 3. Way better than the second movie. That second movie was garbage. Let me just say that. This one is definitely a worthwhile sequel. VHS 2. In my opinion, better than the first movie, and this one has less stories. The first one had 5 stories, this one has 4. But they're all pretty good. The original Dawn of the Dead. Hands down, my favorite zombie movie of all time. And I'm going to do a video on my top 10 zombie films. So stay tuned for that. Day of the Dead. When it comes to the Romero zombie films, awesome sequel. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. The true sequel to the original. Okay? Not Texas Chainsaw 3D. No. This is the one with Dennis Hopper with chainsaws going like this, like nunchucks. That's what it is. And I'm going to throw this in there. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, underrated. Not as good as the second one, but it's still a worthwhile sequel in my opinion. Anatomy 2. I think the first one's better, of course, but this one definitely worthwhile. As well as The Mangler 2. I like this one. The Unnameable 2. The first Unnameable movie is going to be hitting Blu-ray here soon, and I cannot wait to get that movie. It's a very rare film. This one is not as good, but it's for the sequel, it is good for that as a sequel. Human Centipede 2 Full Sequence. A sick movie, but out of the Human Centipede films, it's way better than 3, but I do like a lot of stuff that happens in it. The Rage, Carrie 2. A lot of people don't like this film. I do. I like this film, and I think it has its moments where, you know, they do some cool stuff in it. So, it's got the kid from Home Improvement, Zachary Ty Bryan. Final Destination 2. I love the car wreck scene, the highway accident. It's pretty awesome. Definitely an awesome sequel. As well as Final Destination 3. I like the tanning bed sequence. I like the roller coaster stuff. The characters were kind of bland, but it's still good for a sequel, I think. Not as good as 2, but... Wolf Creek 2. I love the first Wolf Creek movie, and I love this one. Mick Taylor. Great to meet ya. John Jarrett, you're hilarious. Quarantine 2, Terminal. This one is not like the first Quarantine where it was like found footage. This one's different. They're in like an airplane terminal, and there's an outbreak. I like this one. I really do. Wishmaster 2. As You Wish. Wishmaster 2, great sequel. Phantasm 2. Boy! Love the first Phantasm. Actually, I do like all the Phantasm movies. The fifth one was but I do like them. The second one's my favorite. Annabelle Creation, way better than the first Annabelle movie. Way better. The Conjuring 2. I love the first Conjuring. This one's awesome. I'm going to hold this up for Child's Play 2, my favorite Chucky film. If you haven't seen my Chucky, rank the Chucky movies, definitely check it out. Chucky 2 and 3, or Child's Play 2 and 3, my favorite sequels out of every single Child's Play movie, or Chucky film. Return of the Living Dead Part 2. This is going to hit Blu-ray here soon, and I can't wait. It's more of a comedy, but I do like it for a sequel. As well as Return of the Living Dead 3. More like a zombie love story, very gory, very gory. Vestron Video did this, the collector's edition, or the collector's series of Return of the Living Dead 3, so. The Silence of the Lambs. What can I say about this film that you don't already know? Awesome. I can smell your cunt. Hannibal. I love this movie. A lot of people hate this movie. I love it. I'm sorry. I mean, I love the whole, you know, trying to catch Hannibal overseas and stuff, and I love the effects and stuff, and, you know, Jodie Foster wasn't in it, so I care more about Anthony Hopkins, to be honest. Insidious Chapter 2. Out of the Insidious films, this is my favorite of the sequels. 28 weeks later, this movie kind of grew on me. At first I didn't really care for it, but as I watched it again, I love that scene where the guy is running from all those zombies down the hill. He leaves that cottage area and he tries to make it to the river. That was pretty awesome. So, there's some disturbing scenes in that. I'm going to hold this up for the entire Friday the 13th series. I have not stressed this enough that I love every single Friday the 13th movie. Every single one after the first movie. So, that's why I'm holding this up. Every single one. Yes, even Part 8. Yes, even Part 5. I just love the series. It's my favorite series. Halloween 2. It sucks that this new Halloween movie that's coming out this year is going to ignore this movie. But out of the sequels, it's definitely my favorite out of the sequels. Halloween 4, I do like this one, The Return of Michael Myers. I like Halloween 2 better, but it's definitely a good sequel. And H2O, definitely awesome. The greatest ending ever to a horror film, chopping Michael's head off. But no, they couldn't leave it alone. They got to make Halloween Resurrection, where he disguises himself as a paramedic and just walks off. Fucking horror shit. Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Good sequel. As well as Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. Elm Street 4, Dream Master. Those are pretty much the only nightmare films that I like. I'm going to hold this up. Tremors 2 Aftershocks. I thought Tremors 2 was a good sequel. I had Fred Ward in it, but man, I wish they wouldn't have canceled that series with where Kevin Bacon comes back as Valentine. Like, they were going to do that, and they canceled it. It pissed me off. It looked really good. I was wishing that Kevin Bacon would have been in the second one with Fred Ward, but he wasn't. But Tremors 2 is definitely a good sequel. I like it. Okay, last of the movies that I actually have up here is going to be Aliens, okay? And what can I say about Aliens that you don't already know? Kick-ass, a lot more action. The first one's more like a sci-fi horror film, even though this has horror elements. It's more action-packed than the first Alien. But boy, is it awesome. Best of the sequels. Don't care for Alien 3. I hated Alien Resurrection. I don't care for like Alien vs. Predator and all that stuff. I don't care about those movies. Alright, so here I have movies written down really quick. Name off the ones that I don't have up here with me, because I was just grabbing stuff here and there trying to get them all. The first one is Pet Sematary 2. Now, that had Edward Furlong in it, and no one really talks about Pet Sematary 2. I mean, the first one is so good. Pet Sematary 2 has its moments. I mean, it really is, I would say, an underrated sequel. It really is. The next one would be The Grudge 2. I really enjoyed The Grudge 2. And that's, after not even caring about any of the Ring films, like the first Ring I like, Ringu's fine, but I mean The Ring 2 and then Rings, I hated both of those movies. But The Grudge 2 is awesome. I really like The Grudge 2. The Grudge 3, didn't really care for that one. But The Grudge 2 is pretty damn good. Predator 2. That's another one. A lot of people seem to hate that movie, and I don't know why. I don't understand it, because Arnold's not in it. Danny Glover, like, he did a good job. I don't see the problem. I really don't. So yeah, Predator 2, definitely. Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Not as good as the first movie, but for a sequel it's good. I think it's worthwhile. Gizmo and Billy and all them come back. What I like about the movie is the different kind of gremlins, like the different characteristics of each of them. Instead of Stripe, I think it's Spike. So, like, yeah, I just like that the whole third act is all crazy in Gremlins 2. Evil Dead 2. Of course, the first Evil Dead is such a classic. Evil Dead 2 was kind of like, it was mocking the first movie. It was more of a comedy in a way. It reminded me of Return of the Living Dead 2, how that was a comedy, kind of mocking the first movie a little bit, having fun with it. It had some of the same characters from the first Return of the Living Dead movie to play different characters in part 2. But Evil Dead 2 kind of reminded me of that. But I like Evil Dead 2. And last is Army of Darkness. I really like that one. It was very different from what we're used to. It kind of got crazy and weird. But yeah, that's definitely one that I would put down on my list. So there you go. Those are some of my favorite horror movie sequels, and I know I didn't get them all. I couldn't physically, or it's almost impossible to get every single one or even name every single one, because how many movies are out there? I mean, there's so many. But these are just some of my favorites that I enjoy watching over and over again. Or, if it's in a series and I want to say, okay, what would I rather watch out of the Alien films? Would I rather watch Aliens or Alien 3 or Alien Resurrection? I would pick Aliens, okay, out of the sequels. I mean, if I wanted to watch a sequel from the Halloween films, Halloween 2, Halloween 4, H2O. That's how I think. That's my mindset when I think of, like, if I want to watch a sequel or not. So these are just my opinion. I'd really like to hear some of your favorite horror movie sequels. Definitely list them in the comments or make a response video if you want to. I always find, like I always say, response videos are a lot of fun. No one really does response videos anymore. I remember when YouTube was first getting popular. people would always make response videos to people. Like, it was always going on. You could see it. It'd have a title and it'd say RE colon, and then, you know, whatever the title was. So it was a response video. No one does that anymore. But anyway, yeah, that's my list. Can't wait to hear yours. And I'll be back with more different kind of list videos. I know someone said they wanted me to do my top 10 or hear my thoughts on a top 10 superhero films. I'm definitely interested in doing that. I definitely want to get some movies together and see what I can come up with there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, subscribing, stopping by my channel, taking the time out of your day to watch. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate all the nice comments you guys leave, and just being able to talk to you. And it's really, really awesome to talk to you about movies. It's my passion. It always has been since 2008 when I first started YouTube. And I know a lot of people don't remember me, but you know, I have been on here since that year. So yeah, it's always been a passion of mine. It always will be a passion of mine. Anyway, stay tuned for those kind of videos, Blu-ray updates, movie reviews, and so on. This is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.